I think this will be a tough one. I've been sitting with the first chapter of Women Who Run with Wolves. It begins with the story of Loba, the bone woman. She wanders the desert, gathering bones, the broken, forgotten, dried out remains of wolves. When she has when she has enough, she sits with them and sings. Slowly, the bones remember. Flesh grows, the heart beats, and the wolf rises and runs free again. It's folklore, yeah? But when I read it, I think of women, all the selves we carry and lose. The daughter who learns to be good, the girl who's silenced for being too loud, the woman who becomes so many personas she forgets her own name. Those parts don't disappear. They become bones, dry, waiting. And La Loba tells us the work is to go back and fetch them, to gather what you thought was lost, and to sing yourself back to life. It reminded me of Sankofa, the Akan symbol, the bird with its head turned back, carrying an egg in its mouth. Sankofa means to go back and fetch it. In African spirituality, it's the teaching that you must return to the past to reclaim what's been left in order to move forward whole. That's what La Loba means to me. I was able to draw parallels. That is womanhood, to go back and fetch yourself. For me, this is an abstract. I know what it is to lose my voice, to shape myself into titles, into roles, mother, professional, and all of this to a point where you can't hear your own rhythm anymore. I know the darkness you must walk through to even admit I left parts of myself behind, and also know what it feels like to go back, to gather my own bones and to say, this is who I was before the world told me who to be. And this is who I am still becoming. But but here's the part that makes it pretty. In the story, the bones rise easily when the woman sings. But in real life, it takes more. It takes discipline, rituals, systems, and community. It takes holding space for the wild self so she doesn't collapse again under the weight of expectation. That's where I am now, in my own desert, gathering bones, practicing Sankofa, singing life back into what I once abandoned. And maybe that's the question for this Friday. What bones are waiting for you? What must you go back and fetch so that you can move forward whole?